Good evening all. Welcome back to part 2 of this really short video. I did notice that when I had my button pressing accident in the first video, I stopped recording and I happily went on talking for about another 10 minutes with a white button instead of a red button. And most of the video was complete. The part 1 was actually fairly complete, but I realized I missed one of the most exciting parts of this pickup that I wasn't expecting. And that is this little guy here. Ooh, I think I've got a fingerprint. I did talk about, I'm going to have to polish that because this is such a little proof. And, I said you really don't have to take too much care of it because it only cost $7.95. And what it is, it's really a promotional bottle cap from Bullion Exchanges. And I purchased this to round out the shipping. I bought the Maple Leaf and the American Silver Eagle at spot, and then I had to buy 6 more ounces of silver to get me up close to $200, but I was about $5 short. I was like $196. And they had these bottle caps on their site. They had a variety of them. Most of them were $14, $15, even $17. And this one, being that it's a little bit of a marketing ploy by them with their logo on it, instead of it being, Gatorade, or it wasn't Gatorade, Mountain Dew or something like that. So surprisingly, the nicest looking reverse that they had on all of these coins was this New York skyline. And look at the reflection or the reflectivity of this silver. Now this bottle cap is 7 grams of 999 pure silver, and like I said, at $8 or $7.95, why would we be too worried about how we treat it and so on? But I am a little mad at myself for getting a fingerprint smudge on there. The good thing is I think that will clean up pretty well with a silver cloth, and I don't think I'm going to damage it. At least I hope not. So I wanted to come back because of that. I wanted to talk about all these coins that I showed you in the rounds that I showed you in the first video were purchased just to round out the shipping. And I noticed in part A that by showing you these fireman coin or rounds in the capsules, you were missing the fact that they really are in perfect condition. There was a lot of scratches on the plastic, and you can see I fingerprinted that one, so I'm going to put that one away. I don't want anyone to, I guess I let the cat out of the bag that I fingerprinted that one too. But I wanted everyone to see those scratches truly were on the capsules, but there's really no milk spotting on these. They are absolutely, I'm operating one-handed here, so please forgive me. I'm going to be very careful how I handle these from the edges and so on. But I wanted you to see just how perfect and pristine these coins are, rounds from 1991 and 1994 are. And this is probably because they've been in the capsules their entire life. But I realized there was a lot of scratches in that first video, and I just wanted to be clear that I am going to take care of these. I'm a little disappointed that I did smudge one. I've been trying to hold these only from the edges, and of course doing this one-handed is really like Russian roulette. But you can see this has got kind of a satin finish, and even still it is a fine looking coin, and you can see it's got the high proof finish on there as well. But really very sharp. So I wanted to do this part 2 just to cover the bottle cap, and what a great pickup that was for such a low price. And I talked about it in the first video when I wasn't recording myself. I may end up giving this to a grandchild or someone like that, because I think this would, for a young man, would make a great pocket piece. And I don't know if they would respect it enough or love it enough so that I'd be very careful not to lose it. But even if it got lost, it wouldn't be the end of the world, and hopefully somebody else would find it and enjoy it. But for right now, for the next year or two, I'll probably keep this on my desk as a trinket, maybe even in my pocket. Bullion Exchanges actually supplies these bottle caps in custom-made capsules. They're stackable, actually. These capsules are actually stackable. If you take a look, you can see this is an incuse capsule. So you can actually keep these in the capsule and keep them in good shape. So as a pocket piece, this could stay in your pocket in this capsule and really be quite nice. So I'm going to enjoy it for a while, and at some point I may give it to one of my grandsons, and we'll go on from there. Anyway, part 2, out.